everybody! Welcome back to another fun and exciting creation. You can see I've got some surfboards here that I pre-painted, and we are going to make some resin boards. We're going to make some ocean looking resin boards. So I already pre-mixed my resin. And if you're not familiar with resin, it comes in two parts. Oh, you can't see it, it's just out of camera. Comes in two parts. This is my clear. I'm putting in a cup because I will use that for, oh, I need white. Oh, I have white. I will use that when I do my waves with my white. And then this is going to be my white here. Whoa. So I pre-mixed my resin. It comes in two parts. I'll just show you real quick. This is art resin. Comes in two parts here. And you have to mix part A with part B. So, and then you have to stir it for 3 minutes. So that's what we started with. So now I am just gonna separate some resin into some cups so that I'm gonna try and do this as equally as possible because I'm not sure. This is the first time I'm doing this, and I have 4 boards to do. So I'm not entirely sure how much resin, and you do only have so much time when working with resin. So I didn't want to make too much because resin's expensive and you don't want to waste it. We'll just say that. So anyway, I think I'll go with these clear cups just so that you can see the colors here. So I already pulled out some for my white and my clear. I just want to scrape this cup, get as much. This is my mixing cup, so I think ideally I will want to reuse this cup, but get as much of it out. And I realized as I got everything set up for today that I was going to do some actual sand in my beach. And I did not. So I didn't get the sand ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first one I'm going to start with is my white. Not my white, yeah, my white. Sorry. I had to think about what I was doing. So this is a folk art multi-surface pearl white, and I do not want that much. Again, this is all very new, so I'm not even entirely sure about any of this. Colors, how much paint. So that seems like a lot of white. So the thing with resin is it doesn't like oil, and I may have to put some more. Seems all right. So this is a shimmered white, and I just liked the thought of that. So that's what we did. All right, 1 down, 4 to go. So now I have my beach colors, and again, I don't want too much. And for my beach, I am going to play with a couple, so just like 3 drops in there, which tells me that I probably put way too much white in there, but we'll see how it goes. I need to make sure these are, probably could have done some shaking beforehand. And I apologize, you cannot see me. I tried to close my blinds as much as I possibly can to eliminate any shadows or me being, but I just can't seem to do it. That seems like it's a little better. All right, so a couple of drops of this. That's kind of runny. I don't love that. And then, so this is Americana brown sugar, and I started with Folk Art linen, and this is Folk Art camel. And I'm just going to use this stick. Put a little bit of that in there. And then a dash of Folk Art 14 karat gold. Ooh, wow. That may end up being more than a... Ooh, get off there. Well, that's a mess. Not sure what happened with that. All right. Let's mix this up and see what we get. Oh yeah, and I'm not gonna mix too much because I like the lacing that's going on in there. All right, perfect. Yay, I'm so excited. All right, so now for my dark blue, I'm gonna try this Grumbacher Prussian blue. A little bit dark, but you can kind of see not a lot of, wow, get off, come off. Does not want to come off. I want it dark, but I don't. Again, this is my first stab at this, so I feel like it needs a little bit more. Another, except it doesn't want to come off for Pete's sakes. So I'm super excited. I have been wanting to do this for so long, but I'm also a little terrified. I always have. You can kind of see how dark that is. And then the next color, I feel like I'm gonna do, I'm gonna need another cup. I did not do this correctly. Oh no, I'm gonna have to mix up some more. I did not allow for, I have 4 colors. I did not allow for my 4th color. So y'all are gonna get to see me mix up some more resin. So that's gonna be super pretty. And maybe, maybe I'll just, on these 2, maybe I'll try just a 3rd color. What do you guys think? But it's hard to decide which one. Oh, I'm gonna add a little bit of this to that. I have the lake blue and then the light color, and I just, I don't know which one I should go with. Maybe I should see about combining them. Let me see here. Oof, that really changed that. That is pretty. I don't know if you can see that. That is really super pretty now. All right. I am gonna start, I'm gonna start with this. And maybe I will just add a little bit. Maybe we'll do a combo. Let me stir this up first. These are both really light. It's just a matter of whether you want more green or blue. I know what I'm gonna do. I really like that. All right. I'm gonna take this little cup and I'm gonna steal some of this because I think what I'll end up doing is just doing very little of this at the bottom. I'm gonna give it a little, uh-oh, it's a brand new tube. It's not even open. Squeezing and squeezing. That's how you end up with a giant mess. All right, do a little bit of that. Ooh, it's a lot. And a little, go on. Oh, that might have been too much. We'll see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. And last but not least, let's not get the brown stick. I'm just gonna do a tiny little bit of this. If I can get that even out of there. I might have to have some more of this to help it along. And I have the white, so if worse comes to worse, I just won't have as much on my waves. So now you can kind of see the lighter, so I can do just a stream of the lighter at the very, very bottom. All right, I think we're set. I'm a little concerned about my white. I think it's okay. I was concerned about the white because sometimes the white gets too translucent. So, all right, I have my torch, I have my heat gun. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna start at the bottom. I'm gonna do my beach. I'm gonna spread out my beach. And it is gonna run over the sides. Hopefully not too much. So one of the things that's really important with this is to ensure that you are level. You want to be pretty level with your setup, because otherwise you're gonna lose a lot. And I can already see I don't have enough for this at the top. Oh, I'm gonna end up having to make more for my second board. I wanna make sure we get it all covered. You can kind of see. It's hard to see. I've got a lot of light going on in here, guys. I'm sorry. All right, I'm gonna set that over there. We're gonna go, I feel like I need more of this. So being level is important, and then you want, oh, I just poured it over. So I'm just gonna pour this. Yeah, I can see. I think my husband is home, so be prepared. It's gonna get a little noisy. You're gonna hear my dogs. All right. So resin is self-leveling. So I'm gonna get this all laid out, and then we will mix. That's why I kind of kept some of it, because I will mix some of it. I will take some and kind of string it through here, just to kind of blend it in so that it's not a little bit up here. It's not I do like how that is. All right. Last but not least, before I go too far, I want to put a little bit of this in here. And I'm going to bring some of that dark blue down and that green. But this is it. This is it for my... Whew. I just want to pull that down. Pull it down and kind of... All right, well, none of that. Ooh, wrong one. We're going to do a little bit more of this. I think I didn't make enough resin, babe.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm working on it. I'm just at number 1 at the moment.
Full rebuild on that filter, but we'll look into that one too.
Alright, now I've got this all down. I'm going to get my heat gun and kind of mix it together. Oh, it's alright.
Charlie.
Get that all mixed in there. I don't want to push too much of it back over my sand. But I also don't want it so choppy. I'm gonna kind of leave my beach as it is. Whew. Got a little bit here that I kind of want to. All right. Gonna torch it. Get some of these bubbles out. So the torching process will go on for about 4 hours. Once I set it in its little oxygen tent. so that you don't want to get it too hot. You want to pop bubbles as you see them. All right. So the deal with this is to create my separation. I'm going to do this and then follow it up with some white. And we're going to come and try not to. This is just a terrible setup, but I didn't know what else to do. Yep. My white, ooh, and I knew that was gonna happen. I need to move that out of the way. I got resin on my, I needed more workspace. So, my white is completely disappearing. I need some different white. White, white, white. Completely disappearing. Let me get my blow dryer out. Well, I guess I can blow this back. Need to go find some titanium white. I will be right back.
Cool.
Find my titanium white. Where is it? Is it in there? Just looking around. It's in a container. It's not there. Oh. Well, that could be a problem. All right, I am gonna try this Liquitex and see. That's a little bit better, because what I have currently is not going to cut it. All right, we're going to try this again. I am going to get out my blow dryer and see, maybe that works a little bit differently. All right. I'm just not having luck with my white. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit more. We are gonna get this. I am gonna get this. It just wants to mix. Well, not as easy as I thought. Completely lost that light green, which is okay. But the white is what has got me concerned. And maybe it's just a process. I do got some little something going on down here. Whew. This is getting thick quick. Well, shoot. Oh, I got something over here. Needs to come out. Well, I've read that there definitely is something to the white. I'm gonna let this sit for a minute and we are gonna try up here. And see if we can't have a little bit better luck. And maybe what I should do is just abandon that one and maybe I'll use this one. Maybe my first assessment that was too much was correct. So Let's give this a whirl. And maybe it's just not enough. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just not doing enough. Maybe it needs to be a little bit thicker. Just not having good luck with my white. So I'm just trying to figure out. On this one, before I go any further, ooh, that's hot. Ooh, almost got myself. Well, I do like this down here, but I just feel like the white's a little too, like that one was too much, and I feel like this one is not enough. But I have heard that you should, there's a couple of specific whites that you should use, so we'll add a little bit more to this one. I kind of do like this down here, so I'm gonna leave that be.
Kind of almost great. I don't think the middle is too light because it's out in the water.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, well,
I think it looks good.
You are the expert. And there I go again, getting my cord right in the midst of the resin. Not the best idea. Not the best way to go. All right.
Cool how it mixes it. I'll change.
Well, I can see
I like it.
how I do think I am going to have to go back.
This one.
Yeah, I know. Go back and look at what the recommended whites are.
I like it.
Because I think I need a little bit. Need a little bit right in here. Gotta bring this back just a little bit. I have have a little something right in here that I'm trying to, in case anybody's kind of, what's she doing? Got a little something in here that I'm trying to kind of address. Not sure what is going on. It's all right. We'll heat this up. Put the blow dryer. Well, certainly not entirely what I thought this was going to be. Oh, I just spotted. Which is exactly why you put this under a tent. Stuff on the sides here that I need to address. So I had hoped to do sort of one more. However, I am going to deal with my sides here. And I feel like I need to address what's going on with my white, because I'm not happy with it. So I do have some more. I will go ahead and probably, I have this tray over here, but I don't think I have quite enough. I think I have enough to maybe do partial. So I think I will play around and do a tray and keep an eye on some bubbling I've got going on here. And yeah, to be continued. Put a little bit more in here. I feel like I've got too much that ran off in here, so I'm just trying to work in this area here a little bit. Just a little bit. See if I can't move that around. Part of the problem don't want too much of a good thing. Come back in here. kind of running out of time. So I'm just going to play with this a little bit here. A little bit more of this. Which one was the good one? Wow, they're both. This is setting up pretty quickly. Give this one more go here. And I keep, oh bloody heck. I keep with this. I need to change this setup anyway. This is not, where my cords are coming from is not going to be ideal moving forward. So I am going to have to figure out a plan B for that. Because that is not so good. All right. Guys, well, I am slightly disappointed, but not devastated. As I said, unfortunately, all of my dark has run off, which tells me I'm not level either. So I'm going to get this thing moved to a little bit more level area and see about getting some different white and be back at it. So stay tuned. I will probably have a part 2 to this resin adventure today. So thanks for joining me. Check out my YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and click the little bell to get notifications when I have new videos. Thanks for coming by, guys.